Hi everyone, it's Sarah, and I have a birthday layout that I'm about to do. And before I get started on my layout, I wanted to make a couple of little embellishments that I want to show you. So that's going to be my tutorial part. So I'm going to go ahead and do one of the embellishments so you can see me make it, and then I'll go ahead and get into my page and use those embellishments on my page. So this is the page I'm going to be scrapping. This is my daughter Layla and my husband Josh, and this was on her 3rd birthday, which was just in this past July. And so I wanted to go ahead and get this picture scrapped, so it's going to be her birthday layout. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple of little present boxes as embellishments to use on her page. So all I'm doing is I'm going to use a couple little pieces of scrap paper, just 2 different designs. I'm going to use this Creative Memories square punch. This one is a 1.5, this one is a 1 1/4, and I'm going to use both of them. And then I'm going to use some ink and some adhesive. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick which paper I want to be my bottom layer of my present, and I think I'm going to have this one be the bottom layer. So I'm going to use my bigger punch, the 1.5 inch, and I'm going to just punch out a square. So that's going to be my base. And then I'm going to take my second piece of paper and punch one out of the smaller square, and that one is going to be my top layer. So this is a 1 1/4. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer them just like this. And in order to help them stand out a little bit more, both against my background paper and against each other, I'm going to go ahead and ink the corners or ink the sides of all of them. So it just kind of, it adds a little bit of detail to them, and it helps them stand out on their own against all the other stuff that's going to be going on around them. So that is gonna, they're gonna end up looking like this when they're together. You can also do the second layer on the top. I'm just preferring to do it on the back. That's just my preference. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and stick them together. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive just along the bottom of my smaller square. And then I'm going to take my my bigger square and lay it on top. And then that's what you get. And now on top of this, like right here in the center, I'm actually going to fussy cut one of these little bows. This is some paper from Heidi Swapp. It's called Playful, and it has a whole bunch of numbers and the words and things on the back. But on this side, it has these cute little bows. So I'm actually gonna fussy cut one of these bows here and use it so that it's kind of like a ribbon on the gift. I'll try to do this quickly. Fussy cutting isn't my favorite, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? You could also use, instead of fussy cutting, I'm just using it because I have this paper, but if you don't have paper like this or don't have anything that has any type of embellishment like this, you can also use twine, and you can actually, tie your own. That would be kind of cool. It would be, add some texture. You could also use pre-made little, bows or ribbons, anything that's already a pre-made embellishment. That would be cute too. Trying to be very careful. These are very thin bows here. And I'm not going to cut out the center, like the circles in the middle, because I would have a hard time, I think, sticking it down if I did that because of how thin these are. Almost done. Okay, so then I end up with a cute little bow. And then all I'm going to do with that is add a little bit of adhesive. Very carefully. I'm going to add it right here to my gift. And there I have a little birthday present. I'm going to make 2 of these and I'm going to use them on this layout. So yeah, just a cute little handmade, you know, embellishment. All right, I'm going to make one more and then I'm going to go ahead and get started on my layout. Okay, so to those 2 little presents, I did add a little blue star. So I held that up right there at the beginning. Yeah, I added those just for a little bit more color into the middle to kind of bring more attention to the bows since they are gray against pretty bold patterns. Okay, so I am taking that background paper that has the huge number 3 on it, and that actually came in my October Studio Calico kit, and when I opened it, I had a different pattern paper planned for this layout, but then I opened that kit literally the day before I was ready to do the layout and saw that paper with a big 3, and I was like, ah! So I completely changed up my plan because it was too perfect not to use. So I have matted my picture onto some teal cardstock just to help it stand out from that really dark background paper there. And I cut out a piece of that circle silhouette of a girl that was on a piece of Heidi Swapp paper, and I just took a 2-inch circle punch and punched it out. That is a stamp, a happy birthday stamp from Hero Arts. So I just stamped it onto a piece of scrap paper, and I'm going to use that on here as well, and I'm going to circle her birthday month and day on there as well. So now I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put my 2 presents, and just kind of do a little bit of layering. I'm going to do my title right here, right in the middle of the 3, and I put that little piece of washi tape down just to kind of help ground it a little bit. And I'm using these Kelly Perky letters in teal, and I'm just going to write the word happy. I don't really need to say happy birthday because it's already on the stamp, so I'm just going to put happy right there. And I'm going to use this little strip of hearts from just a scrap piece of paper. I have a whole bunch of scraps kind of sitting on my desk. I'm trying to use them up as best I can right now, so I kind of reach for them whenever I need something. So I'm going to put that down there and then add my little present on top. Let me go ahead and start sticking my stuff down. And I'm adding those kind of to the bottom of the picture. There's, there's just water cups in front of them on the table, so we don't really need those in the picture. So I'm just kind of covering up a little bit with the embellishments. And I circled her birthday, which is July 25th. I'm going to added that little silhouette girl on there. And then this is some washi tape that has a whole bunch of different sayings on it, but I'm choosing the celebrate word. I'm just going to stick that up at the top of my picture here. I'm kind of looking around my desk to see what else I can stick on there. This is a branding strip from that same piece of the background paper. That was the branding strip that was on the bottom. So I'm just going to add that little layer. That helps bring in the color of the 3 as well. It's the same color. And these are stickers from Adrian Lumen for Webster's Pages. And I'm just going to choose, I think I only do 2 of them. I put a little sticker that says you on it on the present down there, and then the one on the silhouette, it says, what does that say? Perfection, with a little camera on it. Super cute. That little speech bubble is a chipboard sticker from Studio Calico, and it says love on it. And I'm just going to use up a few of these little enamel dots in different tones of pink. helps highlight the pink in the presents and in the washi tape and in the stickers. I was trying to decide where to put my journaling, and I'm going to actually do the journaling on this sticker from My Mind's Eye. And basically saying my husband was able to get time off from his training, and he surprised Layla on her birthday. He surprised her with a trip. We didn't tell her he was coming, so she was super excited. We just had a family dinner at Chili's, nice and low key. But her expression in that picture says it all. She was so happy when she saw him come through the door. It was fun surprising her. And I'm adding a few more of those little stars just to kind of emphasize those from the gifts. And that is going to complete my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, next time you have a birthday layout, just take a try at making your own embellishments. All right, hope you guys have a great week. See you later.